Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking top releases of 2021. These are the fragrances that I usually share with you guys every month. This particular video is like a month to the date. A month ago, I talked to you guys about some of the new releases, some of which I've already covered on the channel. And today, of course, no different. We're going to be talking about 10 brand new releases that just dropped or are to be released that you guys should definitely know about. So if you guys want to know what they are, guys, stick around. It's coming up right now. We're going to kick things off here with a brand new release from Carolina Herrera. It's actually a flanker to the Bad Boy collection. This one's called Bad Boy Superstars. I don't know if this is actually just a limited edition casing and bottle of the original EDT, or if this is a different scent altogether. Let's look at the notes. We're talking grapefruit and white pepper up top, which that's a nice combination for an opening. The heart, we're talking vetiver and clary sage. That means a little bit more mature perhaps than the original was. In the base, we're talking tonka beans and cocoa. Again, we had the cocoa in the original, but it wasn't very prevalent. You couldn't really take in or detect that cocoa-like vibe that I do love on my fragrances. Perhaps this will be a better version of all the Bad Boys so far, because in my opinion, it has been rather disappointing. Next up, we have a release that's getting a lot of limelight in the community. This is one that I really want to try. I mean, it's a flanker of the flanker. This, of course, Dior Sauvage. We had Sauvage EDT, Sauvage Eau de Parfum, Sauvage Parfum, now Sauvage Elixir. How many can you make, right? Intense, extreme, maybe an oud version of this. Who knows, right? Sky's the limit. This one here is said to be a warm, spicier version of the original. From what I've seen, people have actually tried this fragrance. People in the community have actually had access to testers, and they say it's actually a warmer, spicier, and creamier version of the original, which sounds good to me. You know, we're talking grapefruit, cinnamon, cardamom, and nutmeg up top, with a heart of lavender, which, you know, barbershop feel, maybe. Sandalwood, vetiver, amber, licorice, and patchouli. Definitely sounds more earthy, more spicy, and perhaps creamier. I'm definitely looking forward to this one, guys. From all the designers here, this is the one that I'm mostly, interested in. It's just, I like the DNA, but it's been played out. A lot of people were Sauvage. Everywhere I go, I smell that fragrance. It's very popular, especially where I am here in the tri-state area, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. So I am hopeful that this is going to be a more, number one, mature version of the original. Number two, better composed, better blended, and perhaps with some facets that will give me something else rather than this boring Ambroxan, sharpness that I get with the original Sauvage. So fingers crossed here. It looks good from the note breakdown, from what I've read, from what I heard. It looks like it's going to be the best one yet. Next up, I'm going to talk about a brand that don't get much limelight here in the fragrance community, but they have quite nice releases. The only beef I have with this brand is that longevity and projection aren't very strong as I'd like it to be. This one here, though, looks very, very good. It's, again, 2021 release called Neon Amber. The brand itself, Molton Brown. Now, when you look at the notes, we're talking mandarin orange, pink pepper, and violet leaf up top. The heart, tonka bean absolute with cedar leaf. The base, Ambroxan, Cistus Absolute or tuberose, and cedarwood. So the notes look very interesting. It looks like it could be definitely androgynous, but I do like that play on with the citrus, the violet leaf, and the pepper up top with the spicy and woody kind of a heart, and then obviously the Ambroxan could be more redundant releases, but I do like the tuberose with the cedarwood. So perhaps one that could be quite interesting and nice to try. So Molton Brown is something that I don't own. I believe I only have one fragrance from them, which is a tobacco-based one. From what I've tried so far from Molton Brown, they are very nice smelling scents, just like Jo Malone, but they lack in performance. So let's see this one. I'll report back to you once I get a chance to try it and let you know exactly my full thoughts on this particular fragrance. Perhaps I'll feature here one of those first impression unboxing for you guys. Next up, another really cool designer release that has been getting a lot of hype right now. It's definitely, getting a lot of interest. A lot of people are starting to talk about. This is going to be a two-part new release. One for men, one for women, both from Dolce&Gabbana. And this is going to be from the One lineup, the forever, growing flankers under the One. This is going to be the One Gold now. We have a the One Gold for men, and we have a the One Gold for women. We're going to do ladies first. We're going to do the gentleman thing. The One, Gold for women. Opens up with Italian mandarin oranges, plum, and pink pepper. So that plum and the pink pepper right up top definitely catches my attention. The heart, we're talking rose, jasmine, lily of the valley. Definitely floral heart here. the base, patchouli, vanilla, and white musk. So the notes are very nice. If this is an indication of how good this fragrance can be based on the notes itself and how they're blended, I think this is going to be a winner. Perhaps one of the best, designer releases of 2021. I'm very hopeful. I do enjoy the Dolce&Gabbana, the one line, a lot with the exception of a couple like Grey, I wasn't a big fan of, but everything else is actually always pretty good. Gentleman is very underrated. It's like one of my favorites, like top 3 of this particular collection. But the one for women here sounds amazing. Now the one for men, we're talking Italian bergamot, blood orange, and red ginger up top. So I do love that ginger with the orange and the bergamot. I think it's going to be sparkly. Definitely a great opening there. The base, clary sage, Egyptian geranium, and cardamom. Spicy heart. Loving it. Like the clary sage. Give you some kind of a, herbaceous kind of a heart. In the base, patchouli, vetiver, and amberwood. I'm really excited about this one. It sounds like it's going to be very classy and very elegant. I just did a video for you guys talking about classy and elegant fragrances. Looks like, from the looks of it and the notes, it could definitely be one of those, stand out, elegant, classy, and sophisticated type releases. Really, really hopeful for this one. Along with Elixir, I think it's going to be a really good one. Coming up next here, we have a niche release, guys. I told you I'd be talking about some women releases, some men releases, some unisex releases, and of course, designers and niche. This is a niche one from a brand that I absolutely love. I talked about this brand immensely towards the last quarter of last year. They are actually going to be a part of ScentXplore 2021. If you guys want to know more about ScentXplore 2021, what ScentXplore is and what ScentXplore is all about, I'm going to have it linked below. Be sure to click on that link so you guys can get not only the press releases from Perfume.net, which is our partner, or from Fragrantica, whatever place you go to and hear about ScentXplore.com, those 2 locations, especially Perfume.net, will tell you exactly what the event is all about. In fact, a lot of these news in fragrance, a lot of these fragrance news and the details that I share with you guys, I always extract from Perfume.net, which is definitely my #1 spot when I want something, the latest and the greatest, and always be in the know when it comes to fragrance news. That is my one-stop place. And the fragrance I'm talking about right now is Electimuss. The brand is Electimuss, and they are going to be a featured brand at ScentXplore 2021. They were here last year, and the new fragrance is called Mercurial Cashmere. Now, Mercurial Cashmere is said to be a powdery, vanilla, floral kind of a scent with a nice woody base. Now we're talking cardamom, pink pepper, and bergamot up top with iris, violet, ambergris, and tuberose in the heart, tonka bean, cashmere wood, vanilla, caramel, musk, oud, and cedar. The notes look absolutely fire. Black caviar is one of my favorites from the brand. Love that fragrance. And I'm thinking that from these notes, this is definitely going to be androgynous, unisex, gender-free, whatever you want to call it, for everyone. And I'm really digging here the spicy up top with the floral, iris, and violet combination with the ambergris, the cistus note, cashmere and vanilla and caramel and musk at the base, along with that cedar and oud. This sounds like it's going to be fire and absolutely great for fall and winter. So definitely have a bottle on the way, and I can't wait to share with you guys in future videos. So stay tuned for that one because I'm really, really psyched about this one. From the house of Calvin Klein, now this is a fragrance that I really enjoy on my wife, and when I smell this on women, I love to smell it. And this is, of course, Calvin Klein's Euphoria. This is going to be Euphoria Intense, which is their brand new 2021. Simple note breakdown, we're talking blackcurrant nectar, orchid, and patchouli. So not much that you can see here from the note breakdown, but blackcurrant is always a great note for me. I love that fruitiness, almost plummy kind of a feel that I get. It's very juicy, it's very aromatic, it's very inviting, compliment, inducing type of a note. Along with the orchid in the heart and the patchouli base, this could be quite nice. I'm sure there's a lot more notes that they're not disclosing here, but I do love the Euphoria scent profile. So from the notes that I'm getting here, I think this could be, on the women's side, a very, very good release from 2021. More reports on this soon to come. Next one here, designer from a house that I always talk to you guys about it on and off when it comes to elegant, sophisticated. I always feature this, especially when it comes to compliments, something that smells great, that's going to set you apart. The house, of course, Bottega Veneta. What I love about Bottega Veneta is that they're not releasing fragrances left and right, which is what I rate Bottega Veneta, in the designer side of things. They are high-end, guys, just like Brioni. I speak highly of Brioni and Bottega Veneta because they're not releasing fragrances every year. They're not doing flankers left and right. It seems like they're trying to give us something actually exclusive, unique, and really well put together, really, really refined. This one here is simply called Illusione from the Illusione collection. The men's line is my favorite, especially the Parfum or the Extreme. I love those fragrances. From the Illusione collection that started about a couple of years ago, this particular collection, I don't own anything yet, but the original Illusione for men, from what I hear, it's a very classy and elegant citrus aromatic type of a scent. I'm definitely getting a bottle very soon. Perhaps I'll get a bottle with this new one and, you know, talk about it here on the channel. This one here called Illusione Bois New, which is, you know, new woods is how you would, you know, translate this. So Illusione Bois New, so new woods. This one here says to be a warm, spicy, woody, aromatic type scent. Opens up, this is actually a flanker to the Illusione. Opens up with lemon, bitter orange, and bergamots. The heart, you have gardenia oil, which I love gardenias. It's like one of my favorite floral notes. Not much used, especially in men's fragrances, so I'm very curious about this one. The heart, woody notes, which can be a million things. Vetiver, could mean a ton of different woods. Cedar, so they're not being specific about the woods, just a combination of woods with patchouli and vanilla. Looks amazing here. The bitter orange, which I love in my fragrances, along with the gardenia, the patchouli, the vanilla, and the woods. This could be amazing, guys. Bottega Veneta never lets me down. I don't own, I have the whole For Men collection. I don't have the original Illusione, which I'm looking to pick up. And I'm definitely going to look to pick this one up. And I have yet to smell something from Bottega Veneta that hasn't let me down. I love everything they have. They smell amazing. They last a long time. And they're very unique in their scent profile. Good stuff. So I'm really, really excited about this one. Next up, another designer fragrance here from John Varvatos. Now, John Varvatos, I have to be quite honest with you guys. The John Varvatos Rodrigo Flores-Roux ears were the best. I mean, every fragrance produced was always great, very unique. Granted, some of them didn't have the best performance, but on scent alone, they were incredible. And then when, you know, they filed for Chapter 11, they were purchased by a conglomerate. It really fell apart, to be quite honest with you. The whole Nick Jonas collection, I've tried all of them, was not a big fan. This whole XX 20th anniversary collection, not a fan, tried all of them, and all I can report back to you is that they're very generic and very uninspiring. This one here perhaps will change my mind. This one is called John Varvatos XX or 20 Indigo. Now, said to be a amber fougere when it comes to classification. I can't see a fougere here because we're talking mint, pink pepper, and lemon up top with geranium, poppy florals, and cardamom in the heart, and the base vetiver, patchouli, and musk. There's no lavender listed here, so they're calling this an ambery fougere, but I'm not seeing there's not even amber listed here. So I'm curious at the same time, not really, you know, holding my breath or having really high hopes for this one, but it could be a great blue scent, you know, from the bottle itself being indigo blue, the notes, the poppy floral, geranium with the mint. Perhaps it's going to be really refreshing, really uplifting, something great to wear on a day-to-day office, casual, you know, or spring and summer. So, you know, I want to try it for sure, but no high hopes on this one because everything I've tried from the Nick Jonas collection and the XX lineup were total disappointment. You know, so much so that I don't own any of them. I actually gave them away. I could not keep them because I wasn't going to wear them or feature them in my top videos. So I figured, you know, I have enough fragrance to begin with. So let me blast somebody else with these fragrances if I'm not going to wear them. So again, no high hopes on this one. And last but not least, a brand that I'm a huge fan of. You guys know this ever since they started in the fragrance world. It's a niche indie brand. I've always been a supporter of them. They're right here in my backyard in New York City. I love what they do. Minimalist, very sustainable, great ingredients. This particular one, a brand new release, 2021, just dropped a couple weeks ago. Jérôme Epinette is the perfumer that knows behind this one. This, of course, I have a bottle already. This is from Kierin NYC. Guys, very affordable stuff, amazing, performs well. When it comes, like I said, to sustainable, quality ingredients, amazing blends, this brand is as good as they come, guys. I urge you to try them if you haven't tried them already. Love the brand. I've shared them with you guys since 2018. So for the past few years, I've always loved their stuff and I'm a huge supporter. This, of course, is the brand new one called Pier New York, guys. This particular fragrance is going to be a really nice, fresh, aquatic, salty, marine type of a fragrance. Love the notes here, guys. We're talking sage, we're talking salted figs, mimosa flower, and seaweed, along with that aquatic marine undertone tinge that I talked about. Smells absolutely fantastic, guys. In fact, you know what? This will be my scent of the day today. It is just incredible, guys. It's uplifting, it's refreshing. It's very elegant. There's a nice woodiness to it as well, along with that aquatic fruity tinge with the florals. They're mashed together so perfectly, greatly blended. As you come to expect, Jérôme Pinette does a great job. Atelier Cologne, he's done a ton of those fragrances. He's got an extensive portfolio. You know his nose is incredible. This one here, guys, if you enjoy figs with a yellow floral tinge, the marine and woody dried down along with the little saltiness that you get. To be quite honest with you, you guys know how much I love Wet Stone from Amro Oud. This is one of those, guys. It's going to be one of those aquatic, salty, mineral, floral kind of fragrances. I'm loving this one, guys. You know how much I love for this time of the year, spring and summer. This couldn't have dropped in a better time. This is incredible, guys. Perfection for this genre. If you do enjoy your aquatics, refreshing, uplifting, invigorating scents, and you do like the note of figs, guys, check this one out. The price is incredible and the quality amazing. Kierin NYC, another brand that will be featured at ScentXplore 2021. If you guys missed 2019 and 2020, don't miss this one, guys. It's going to be amazing. All details below, as I told you earlier in this video. Check out the link. Check out all you need to know on the site. More to come soon, not just from me, from everybody involved. Guys, a great place to be. If you're a fragrance lover, if you love niche fragrances, don't miss out, guys. You're in for a treat. That's all I can say. A lot of stuff coming your way. Guys, thanks so much for all your support. If you do appreciate what I do here, keeping you in the know, sharing this passion and love that I have for fragrances with you guys on a weekly basis, please show your support. Leave a like, subscribe for more, enable your notification bell icon. I'm your guy when it comes to fragrances. I love to keep you guys informed, keep you in the know. This was Fragrance News. I do this for you guys every month. If I missed anything, if there are any other exciting fragrance news that you guys would like me to cover or find out about, just, let me know down in the comment section. I'll definitely check them out. As always, guys, remember, fragrance is emotion. It's an extension of who you are, so be sure to always choose your fragrances wisely and wear them well. Guys, I'll see you right back here with another video very soon. Take care.